I went to Metamoros. I was entering the hotel. Metamoros is in Mexico. As I was entering, all over the reception, Rhapsody of Reality. Rhapsody of Reality. I see what is it. I went to Venezuela. After I landed Caracas, I moved to the next city. All over, Rhapsody of Reality. I saw people reading it. I asked them questions. Do you know this pastor in Nigeria? They said they don't know. Fathers, not people of my contemporary. Do you know this pastor? They don't know. Big father, so do you know this one? They don't know. Do you know that one? They don't know. Do you know Pastor Chris? It's my pastor.
Hello and greetings to you, my dearest family. Welcome again to the Prolific World and welcome to another beautiful and exciting episode of my video. In today's video, I bring to you the man of God, Apostle Johnson Suleman, and he's going to talk about the Lord in today's video. He's also going to be talking about the man of God, Pastor Chris, and the many impacts he has made in several nations and how this can only be traced to God. I want you to listen to this video carefully, and then for those of you that are coming newly into my channel, can you hit the subscription button and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell to get more amazing and inspiring videos from me.
The proof of greatness is humility. I've seen all kinds of greatness. To the glory of God, I've seen little crowd in my life. I've done programs in a stadium and another stadium was used as overflow. So I've seen small crowd though. I've preached to 100,000. I've preached to 500,000 people. I've seen small crowd. I've seen little miracles in my ministry. Just little manifestation. I've seen the dead rise. At least over 30. I've seen God do great things in the life of people. Just leave all of that. Remove all that thing from the screen. The best is yet to come. And so I've seen all kinds of manifestation by the help of God. You know what is impact? That's no impact. Impact is reaching souls. In this country, listen to me. Okay, that was Cameroon. Listen to me. There's one man of God in this country. The only man of God, aside my father in the Lord, aside my mentor, that I look at his ministry and I'm overwhelmed. Pastor Chris. No minister in Africa, in the world, is making the impact Pastor Chris is making. None. I've traveled now. I've gone to Asia for crusade. I am one preacher, one of the few preachers that do crusades every week. I'm not saying invitations. I'm saying my crusade personally organized by me around the world every week. Not somebody inviting me to preach. I stopped taking invitations over 10 years ago. Except by special relationship or maybe a son I go to bless. I have traveled. Everywhere you go, you see the impact of Pastor Chris. Rhapsody of Reality is the most popular Christian book after the Bible. Can I surprise you? Others are shouting. The man is quiet. What I like about it, what God is doing in his life, is that he's very silent. I like that kind of greatness. You are not talking. It's your work that is talking. Which minister will do a conference and 130 million people will register? 130 million will register and no noise. No noise. Rhapsody of Reality is in over 7,000 languages. Sir, only me translating book to French and to Spanish, my leg is shaking. It's a lot of work. Oh. The other time I said to them, remember for living in Benin, in this, in that, in Yoruba, in only 7 languages. Hey, then somebody 7,000. I went to Metamoros. I was entering the hotel. Metamoros is in Mexico. As I was entering, all over the reception, Rhapsody of Reality. Rhapsody of Reality. I see what is it. I went to Venezuela. After I landed Caracas, I moved to the next city. All over, Rhapsody of Reality. I saw people reading it. I asked them questions. Do you know this pastor in Nigeria? They said they don't know. Fathers, not people of my contemporary. Do you know this pastor? They don't know. Big father, so do you know this one? They don't know. Do you know that one? They don't know. Do you know Pastor Chris? It's my pastor. True rhapsody of reality. No noise. I like impact that speaks. No noise. Such a man should be protected at all cost. Should be protected. Not noise. Most of the things here is noise. But silent impact. You know what you see. Oh. You can be critical and be condemning. You know what you see. Me, I'm seeing impact. You know what you see. You can be, you can see, you know how to see things a lot. That's why you are still the way you are. Be seeing things. I know I'm not arrogant enough to see a man who is more than me and acknowledge it. I'm not arrogant. I'm not arrogant. To see a man who I like impact that is powerful but silent. It's like what my father in the Lord, Daddy Gio, is doing. You ask me, what is the size of the Redeem Camp? I don't know. It's called 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers. One hall, 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers. What kind of description is that? I said, I want to go and pray in the other. They say, which one? 4 by 4. I said, what's 4 by 4? He said, what I know, I hear 100,000, I hear 200,000, I know all of 300,000. I've not heard 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers. That's where people are sitting. Over 1.5 million people in a city. And the man will still quietly hold his tambourine. You, just 2,000 members. You, just 2,000 members. You are now senior prophet apostle. You haven't had His Royal Highness. Chief Tansi has entered this thing now. That's what I call harvest. Harvest, souls being saved. So they are broadcasting to a program, and they are broadcasting to a program, and it's ministering to people now, and there are about 1.2 billion people watching him. I say, God, what kind of life am I living? It's not competition, sir. It's challenge. A man told me, he said, I knew Pastor Chris years ago. He said, we gathered to pray. As I was praying with him, the man said, I left there. So I left there, I was starting, man, prayed. And you are busy. The only thing that you pick from him is Jericho. That's all you pick. And even you say, your own is even confusing. I don't know if they call it braiding or coils. See the way you look. I wonder how you sleep in the night. Do you wear shower cap? Know the one that's on your head now. I'm confused on what's carrying. And the impact, what am I saying? Getting to a level where it's your work that is speaking, not your words. It's your work. Harvest, when your work is louder than your words. When your work is louder than your words. Do you know the church is doing what government is not doing? Me, very soon, I will provoke ROCCG. With the Christian Church of God, I will poke them. So they start opening to the world what they are doing. I will poke them. They are doing so many things. But the doctrine of what your right hand is doing, your left hand should not know. I will settle the quarrel between the two hands. I will settle that quarrel. The two hands. I will settle that quarrel. They're spending billions every year on medical, free treatment, building hospitals, and nobody's talking about it. Why would we talk about it? Why? The nomenclature has changed. Days of keeping quiet has changed. So by the time you say, pastors are eating money, we will send you video of 20 hospitals. We'll say it's easy, go and build one. We can't be doing things anymore and keep quiet. Am I talking to somebody here? I say, I will poke them. I will talk to a point where they will start putting online hospitals, houses. Are you following what I'm talking about? The church is doing a lot, but the church is quiet. So the world is taking advantage of the church. Please, God uses it to feed people. Put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube, put it on internet, put it on your status. Who wants to cry? Let them cry. Who is angry? Let them hug transformer. Are you following what I'm saying? Put it there. Papa, should we hide it? No. And that's not what the Bible tells me. Let your light show sign before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify God. The church is quiet because we're trying to say, no, let's do it in silence. The principle of what the right hand does, the left hand, oh Lord, settle our hands, settle our hands. The quarrel between the right hand and the left hand is settled. In 2024, the quarrel between the right hand and the left hand is hereby settled. You see somebody come out and say, Pastor, they bought Rolls Royce for Bishop Oedipo. What is Rolls Royce? For a man who is giving scholarships to people in Covenant University, a man who has made so much impact. What is Rolls Royce? What is Rolls Royce? Because we are not letting, let's scatter the internet with good works. Scatter it with good works. Everything, whether it's you, whether it's another man of God, it doesn't matter who the person is. So long as the church push it. Push it. Because when they see evil against the church, they push it. When we see what the church is doing, we push it. You don't like it? Hug transformer. Man chop food, he heal. Somebody chop rice and drop crutches. What are you talking about? What a God we serve. Let's change the face. Many of you can testify there are members of church that you bless, members of church that you support, and nobody hears about it. I understand, but please, from now, let somebody hear about it. Let somebody hear about it. Sometimes you want to empower people, call them, bless them, empower them. Not because you are doing show off, you are letting them know that we are not a wicked people. We are not a wicked bunch of people that just come to rip off people. We are not a wicked bunch. Do you know what Redeem is doing? No ministry in the world pumps what Redeem pumps. Billions. There's a kidney hospital they established. Free. We do this every Saturday for the past 2 years. Every Saturday, not missed one. Show me that governor that does it. Show me the governor that does it. Show me the governor that feeds 2,000-3,000 people every week. That you say, pastors are after your money? No way. I told them, I said, why are you people? Show it live. Let the world know what we are doing. Let the world know what we are doing. Sir, don't wait until you can give 500 back. That's your one bag. Share it in rubbers and give them. Stop waiting till it's much. Share it. 2 rubbers, 1 rubber, 2 tuber of yam. This one. Start. And when God sees that your heart is genuine, He begins to bring supply. 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 We are not ripping off people. We are not ripping off people. You don't talk down on my constituency. This is what God called me to do, and I'm a proud minister of God. There's nothing you say about pastors that will make me ashamed of being a pastor. Nothing you say about a man of God that will make me ashamed of being a man of God. I didn't apply to be called. Grace found me. Grace found me. Am I a gospel artist? Grace found me. I don't care whether you criticize my songs or not. Grace found me. The songs that are making impact are not necessarily exciting, but God picks them, amplifies them. Grace found me. See, don't let nobody talk you into what you are not. That's not what you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I flew with a man one time, and the hostess had to change our seat. Because by me, I hope you are not one of those pastors that just go out ripping off people. I said, stop that. I said, stop that. He said, why are you shouting? I said, stop that. There's no law that says we must have conversations on this flight. There's no law that says we must discuss on this flight. You want to ridicule pastors? Stop that. And he said, why are you pointing at me? I said, why are you ridiculing pastors? The hostess came. He said, is everything okay? I said, no. Either you change him or you change me. We can't sit together. And the lady said to the man, please, sir. He said, why is it me you are changing? Why can't you change him? The woman said, change this one. Can't you see that people are leaving the economy to come and kneel down and greet him? This is not the kind of person you change. Oga, stand. Stop acting like a coward when people talk down on pastors. You even go there. What a shame. What a disgrace. You go there. Now, wow, we don't even know. Reply them on that Facebook. Say, how dare you? Shut up. If you have nothing to say, shut your mouth. Not say, shut up. The reason they go after pastors is because we are soft targets. Are you not a man of God? Of course, I'm a man of God. But didn't David kill Goliath? Was that spiritual? The Bible says no sinner will go unpunished. Not talk of the one that you caught attacking you. I want us to live here with the mentality of a man who has the highest calling. The highest calling. The highest calling. Don't let anybody ridicule you. A president of a nation is under you. Stop going around politicians and let them intimidate you. Stop it. In those days I do, governors, I'm doing a birthday, you see, governors, 4 governors flew down with helicopter in the birthday, presidential greeting. I got to a point, I said, what is this? What is this? Now I do it something. They say, you didn't tell us you are doing it. I said, I'm sorry, Your Excellency, I forgot. I'll be telling us now. I said, I forgot. Because I got to a point, I said, what is this? It lost me. It lost me. How you see yourself, where you see yourself, soon there you find yourself. Can I repeat it? Where you see yourself, soon there you find yourself.
So Chris Oyakhilome, I need answers. Because it looks as if the people who told us that all men are equal, they lied. They lied to us. What kind of a man is Pastor Chris? Which kind of man be this? You know, African heroes are only celebrated after they are dead. It's an evil spirit in this our continent. We celebrate men after they have gone. If the stories of things that have happened in Christ Embassy were written in God's generals, by now people for the use and they preach. Hey, there was a man who was called Pastor Chris. He walked on this earth. He prayed. He was raising the dead. He was raising people from wheelchair. Now the man is alive within us. So we do like say we know the see him. Everybody quiet. That a man of God will call for a meeting online. 1 billion people will answer. And everywhere is noiseless. As if not be big team. That a man will call for a ministers' conference and over 100 million pastors will gather before our very eyes, happening in our lifetime. Everybody quiet. But all men are not equal. If you see greatness, identify greatness. The grace you do not celebrate, you cannot replicate. I am grateful to God Almighty for the privilege. I am grateful to God for the privilege to be born in a time when Pastor Chris Oyakilome is carrying out his ministry. This is more than a man. This is more than a man. Look at what happened recently. The world's richest man is the top partner of Rhapsody of Realities. All of them do like saying, I'm not seeing. Everybody quiet. Now do like saying, I'm not seeing. All the bloggers are quiet. But Pastor Chris has grown beyond social media. the man is beyond social media. He doesn't even need your publicity. Everybody is quiet as if they are not aware that a man like Pastor Chris Oyakilome, you see, this is a man that has lived ahead of his generation. If you know when Pastor Chris began to explain the rudiments of the gospel, Pastor Chris has always lived ahead of his generation. Imagine a church where they call world richest man, highly esteemed brother Elon Musk. Now that kind of church I like go. That is when God wanted to give them a partner, he looked for list, he gave them number one. Hello? He gave them number one. Celebrate grace. No, I need to know the kind of encounter that Pastor Chris Oyakilome saw. What did Pastor Chris see? What did Pastor Chris Oyakilome see? The man is not a human being. If we see truth, make we talk. Pastor Chris Oyakilome is not a human being. The man makes greatness looks common. It a commonized greatness. It's as if, what kind of a man is Pastor Chris? If you think I came to this page this morning to come and sing the praises of a man just for the sake of clout or for the sake of supporting men of God, if you look at the things that God has used Pastor Chris to achieve in our lifetime, and you don't deem it fit to appreciate God who has tried to manifest himself through men. No. Pastor Chris is man. Pastor Chris, no. He's more than a man. Not a man, he's more than a man. Because no man can do these things except God be with him. No man on this earth can do these things except God Almighty be with him. Pastor Chris Oyakilome, I love you, sir. And I celebrate grace. I honor you and I celebrate grace. I celebrate grace. There are men, and there are occurrences. There are men and there are happenings. Pastor Chris was not born. It happened. The man happened. The man be like occurrence. It just occur. It's an occurrence in our generation. It's not a man. See, all of you that are saying people are blasting giving, they are blasting celebrating God, they are blasting African religion. Pastor Chris broke beyond Africa and our world richest man icon, the partner with Rhapsody. I'm waiting for some of you not to go and give Elon Musk financial advice. Go and advise Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk don't know, he doesn't know finance. Elon Musk will partner with Rhapsody now. He doesn't have financial wisdom. Go and advise him. I'm waiting for you people to go and advise him. All of you that have been blasting giving. Are they praying in China? Are they praying in Japan? We keep sowing seed in Africa. Go and advise Elon Musk now. Go and tell him religion is the reason why Tesla cars is not driving fast. Go and tell him that religion is the reason why he's not doing well. That God will manifest himself through men in your generation, in your presence. Men, listen, I look at my skin color. I look Pastor Chris own. I'm proud to be from Africa. God will manifest himself through men in your time. From the same continent. You open your mouth, say, men of God in Africa, men of God. How much should they give church? How much do you give church? Go and advise Elon Musk now. You want to save money. We use our money to build factory. Go and tell Elon Musk that why did he give Rhapsody? You should have gone to build factory. Go and advise him. African people now go travel from some go leave Nigeria, go abroad. Anyways, well, reach abroad, they work factory work. When you're going to say we should have built factories. May God help our generation. May God. I refuse to fall for that evil spirit in Africa that only celebrates men after they are dead. There is a man in our generation called Pastor Chris Oyakilome, and I choose to celebrate him. Not only on his birthday, but every single day. Pastor Chris Oyakilome is worth hearing and is worth celebrating. There is a man in our midst in whom is the Spirit of God.
You have with the man of God, the highly esteemed Apostle Johnson Suleman, and that content creator you have heard right there in today's video. They say a lot about the man of God, Reverend Dr. Chris Oyakhilome, the impact of the Rhapsody, the impact of the translations of the Rhapsody, and he said that the man of God has blessed his life personally as a minister. Then for all of us Christians all over the world, if you are listening to this video right now and then you are not listening to the man of God, Pastor Chris, you have to start listening to the messages of the man of God, Pastor Chris. And if you put those messages to work, you surely come back with a testimony. So my family, thank you very much for being a part of today's video. If you are blessed, go ahead and like this video, share this video everywhere, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. For those of you that are coming newly into my channel, and hit the subscription button and subscribe to this channel. Like this video if you have watched up to this point, and then I would love to see you in my next video. Thank you.